I literally just said, what happened to Lucky Luciano? They left him for dead. Huh? What happened then? Right. All right, let's see what this. Let's see how I did on no racks. I'm walking up the road. The officer literally pulls up. There was like a entrance. There was actually an exit to the parking lot of a establishment, I'll say. And they pulled into the exit, right? And they jumped up right on the curb in front of me. And I just turned around. All I heard was, and I didn't care for what he had to say. I was gone again. Back to the original spot where I was. Back to the fence with the barbed wire. No. Now I'm there again. Now I'm panicking. Now I'm saying, oh, I go over that fence. Now I look. Interesting picture. Interesting. Anyway, though, so when I was leaving here, I went to the woods and went to Starbucks or something. Damn. This is why I have to buzz my phone. The cleaner was like, go out to school, spending whatever the fuck amount of time. Like, they had a week, so I walked off. So I get out of my house, I walk through the woods. I go to the other woods where I had a tent. I had a tent. I had a tent in the woods. I was sitting in that tent, baking it out. Well, attempting to bake it out, what I should say. So I rolled up a joint. I had a bake it. I debate. Imagine losing your nicotine after this. I'm gonna stick my fucking weed. So all I want to do now, all I want to do is smoke fucking shit. Alright, that's all I want to do now. I fuck off the bag, I want to smoke in the middle of the woods. So when I walk out the woods, it's just fuck out the one thing that's necessary to go fuck lighter. Walk out the woods. Guess who's there? Me and my beautiful fucking Rangers hoodie. That's none. You just the white. It's like wearing this except white, blue, and red. Okay, good luck. Good luck fucking hiding that thing. And in a 16-year-old's brain, I never took them off. Just kept going, going, going. So I went over this big bad's first PVC fence, the white fence. Hurdled that shit. Boom, right over. And the second one, I'm jumping over the second one. This is where the smoke. This is where actually gets crazy. We rock. I go, buddy.
Man, Sonny was telling people he was 22. Now he says he's 16. So
That's what I'm gonna do to the world. What is this? This is nothing.
I think he had originally said he was from Staten Island,
Jimmy's even owning it.
and
Comes out. I really, really hope.
I don't know if it's Long Island. I don't know.
Con artist, liar, manipulator. Con artist, liar, manipulator. Nothing. Brain dead, washed out, idiot. Anyway, and then that's how you know that guy's weak. That's how you know that guy's weak. You know? That's the way you know that guy's weak. Take ownership of something you have nothing to do with. And you know what? I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm here. Okay. If I ever disappear, I want you to know the left and south. I get bored shit. The whole fucking life. The whole fucking life. I say to myself, you know what? Maybe I should hit that. Just get under their skin. But you know what? No. Don't need to. Don't need to. Let me show you where I was and what I did this. Let me explain something first. Alright? Because no one call me fucking whack. This is how I started my day. Okay? If I ever disappear, I want you to know the left and south. So that's my second part today. In the, actually, we won't even say. Hold on. So, the stories about yesterday about me talking about being at church in the morning, I was all bullshit, right? Well, there you go. There you go. And you know what? I should have took the man's advice. Because he's smart like white on rice. He's so fucking smart. And I did. Let's see what he had to say. Let's see what he said. I wonder what he said. Keep praying and reading the Bible. The devil is mad. You're not with him no more. Stay with Jesus. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Let me take a screen. You're going to show we show. Read Genesis, the beginning. What's Genesis?
I found that in a book yesterday, towards the end of the book. It said in the beginning. It was talking about.
Keep praying and reading the Bible. The devil is mad. You're not with him no more. Stay with Jesus. That's right. That's right. I am going to stay with Jesus. I am going to have Sunny Studios built. I am going to be looking down. Let me get to the story. I was telling the story last time about being at school. I had to take the video down to recognize it's real.
I was reading Robert Greene book, and in the index, it mentioned Windows, and I didn't know what it was talking about. So I went to that part towards the end of the book. It was also at the end of the index, and it was talking about the origin of web applications. Not being like an application to be downloaded like Netscape or Internet Explorer. It was just consisting of links, and it was the origin of web applications like YouTube. Before it was a phone application, it was just a website application or any social media site, any website, just consisting of links. And the original idea and the origin of that is said in the beginning, like the exact words. I I was already gonna make a blog about that. When I was going through the index, I go to the V's. There's that scene in the show Friends when Joey Tribbiani can't afford an entire encyclopedia. He has to pick one letter, and so he gets the V, and he's learning about Mount Vesuvius and all these different things. Anyways, so some of the most significant people have the initials A and V, like Alessandro Volta, where we get the word volt. In the late 1700s, he invented electricity. It's now very well known. Amerigo Vespucci, America's given name, born 1454, and then Leonardo da Vinci, born 1452. Leonardo da Vinci's, the book's about mastery, so Da Vinci studied under someone named, I can't remember his name, I can't remember his initials, it's A and V. He's mentioned at the very beginning of the book, at page 22, and I was just going to make a blog about that. The easiest way to understand Amerigo Vespucci and Columbus is Wayne Campbell and Garth Algar from the movie Wayne's World. I was already going to make a vlog about that. I'll do that at some other point.
Whatever. Anyway, though, that's not even that I really had to. I just felt like it. And to be honest, I don't give a fuck about public opinion. It doesn't matter to me because public opinion is nothing. And now that I have my phone, I can just start showing you guys what I was talking about last night. Let me show you something real fast. What happened in that thing, though? What happened with that thing? Let me tell you what happened with that thing, with that school incident. I'll just make it quick and simple. When I left, I got back. My mother, she's the most, if I could be a cent of how kind this lady is, I have arrived. She's a Democrat. Outright, she's a Democrat. I saw when people come in here and they're like, oh, well, it's public opinion, bro. Can't say nothing. I can never change her even if I try. She's starting to realize, though, from how the economy is holding itself, that, 450 fucking grand, okay, that she works every year her ass off. It's fabric, there's stuff. I care. Anyway, though, so when I was leaving here, I went to the woods, I went to spark up something. Damn. This is why I have to buzz my phone. I was leaving. I was already going out to school, suspended whatever the fuck amount of time they had a week because I walked off. So I get out of my house, I walk through the woods, I go to the other woods where I had a tent in the woods. I was sitting in that tent, baking it out. Well, attempting to bake it out. I know that shit. Boom, right over. I get to the second one. It's like wearing this, except white, blue, and red. Okay, good luck. Good luck fucking hiding in that thing. And in a 16-year-old's brain, I never took nothing off. I just kept going and going and going. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So I went over this big guy's first PVC fence. The PVC fence is the white fence. Hurdled that shit. Boom, right over. I get to the second one. I'm jumping over the second one. This is where this is where actually gets crazy. Let me just say something. It's me, Rock. How you doing, buddy? Good morning. Get some rest, son. Oh, no. Thank you for the new beginnings. I appreciate it. But I got my rest. I'm fine. And that's just what I'm here to do to prove to the world. What is this? This is nothing. This is nothing. Pole Smoke and Jimmy had nothing to do with this. And the fact that Jimmy's even owning it, I hope it comes out. I really, really hope. I'm going to end up making it come out, but you know what? The fact is, this guy's a fucking con artist, liar, manipulator. Con artist, liar, manipulator. Nothing to do with it. Nothing to fucking do with it. This fucking idiot. Brain dead, washed out idiot. Anyway, and then that's how you know that guy's weak. That's how you know that guy's weak. That's the way you know that guy's weak. Take ownership for something he has nothing to do with it. And you know what? I'm the man. I'm the man that can come here on this camera and say, what the fuck is this? I fell. I think the side's going to be like this forever. I'm starting to look more and more like Lucky. You know what? I've been lucky. My 9 lives have been up a long time ago. Anyway, though, with the story, I jumped the first PVC. I get to the second PVC. I'm going over it. Now, by the time I'm at the top of it, I hear them hitting the first fence. And the backyard had to have been, and I was an athlete at the time, all right? A real athlete, okay? Just like I could show my muscles, just like I show my calves. I was even fucking more, okay? I go flying over the fucking back wall. Except the property was elevated. Behind the property was woods that I was hanging out in. That's the woods I walked out of. So the property was elevated about, let's say, between 7 and 10 feet, I would say. I go over that fence. Now I look down when I'm going down and I say, oh my goodness. But I'm in the moment, so it's just going. I fall. I twist my ankle like that, like where you would like fuck it up, like you know what I mean? Like where you fuck your leg up. But your adrenaline, my adrenaline was pumping so hard, I didn't feel shit. I just started booking again. I'm running through the poison ivy, I'm running through the woods, I'm running through everything, right? I get to the corner of the woods, I finally say, let me just chill out. I go to hit my vape. I want the nicotine. It's dead. It's fucking dead. Imagine that. So now I'm sitting there thinking, waiting. They're not going to do this with me all day. They're not going to come looking for somebody that's smoking pot in the fucking forest all day. Well, that happened to actually not be true whatsoever. So what happened was I go out, I walk out, I hear crackling on the leaves. You know when you hear crackling on the leaves? Well, and this is all on paper. This is all on paper in their fake fucking bullshit system. So I can speak about it. And they abused the shit out of me. I've never seen so many fucking police cars in my life. I've never seen a helicopter in the sky for so fucking long. Right? So anyway, basically what happened was I got out of the woods because I heard the crickle crackles on the leaves. I start walking out the woods. I get out onto a specific area. I'm not going to say the street, but it's a well-known street on the mountain. I get on the main road. Start walking up the road. My dumb ass. Remember, I'm 16 years old. I'm thinking those cripple crackles might have been a fucking pedestrian at this point, right? I was in those woods probably for like 45 minutes, an hour, hour and a half, just sitting on the side of a fence, waiting for this all to be over and just die down so I could finally walk out the woods, go get my lighter, and smoke a fucking joint. Okay? And by this point, charge my vape so I can fucking get some nicotine. Anyway, I don't do that no more because that shit just fries you. So does pot, fries. People are like, oh, drugs. Yeah, no drugs here. Just Jesus. Just Jesus. Got a problem with it? Anyway, so I get out, I'm on the road, walking up the road. And it's funny for the people that actually have me on Instagram, do you see any of my followers questioning me? Do you see them commenting all these persons? No, they don't, because they know who I am. They know exactly who I am and what I've done. But you know what? I regret what I've done. I regret it all. I regret it all. So I was at church yesterday. That's why I was at church yesterday. And I finally gave in. As he told me, he said, you know what? You're going to get yourself whacked. Those are his own words. And a different individual, he said, you're going to get yourself whacked. So what do you mean? He said, the Lord, when people come into his kingdom, he sees you leave his kingdom. He's upset. And every time you leave his kingdom, you go back to Satan. And what does Satan do? So, I didn't take the advice. I take that L on the chin. Whatever. As Mr. Calamandria spinning it off, suck my dick, faggot. Literally. And you know what? I'm an advocate for gay rights. You got a fucking problem with that? Get the fuck out of here. The family members, that. I don't even want to talk about it, alright? But let them do what they want. Just don't bring it around me. It's critical, whatever the fuck they call it. Oh, did we all notice that we had more likes? Did we notice that my view? I screenshotted it in the middle of the night, by the way, just to show you guys. This is what I ended on. Right? And it just stopped. And then it started working again when I went live in the morning and the likes went up a little bit. But I think a video with 600 views when you end the live stream, and it only has 30 whatever, when you end the stream, don't people start liking it more? Yeah. Anyway, though, so now I'm walking out the woods. I get on this main street. Within about 2 minutes walking up the road. Now I'm the fucking idiot that's still wearing the Rangers hoodie. I'm walking up the road. The officer literally pulls up. There was like an entrance, it was actually an exit to a parking lot of a establishment, I'll say. And they pulled into the exit, right? And they jumped up right on the curb in front of me. And I just turned around, gone. All I heard was, ah! And I didn't care for what he had to say. I was gone again. Back to the original spot where I was, back to the fence with the barbed wire. So, now I'm there again. Now I'm panicking. Now I'm saying, oh, this isn't going to end. This has already now been going on for 2 hours. This is a problem. So, with that, I say to myself, there's only one way out of this thing. I dig a hole, I bury my bag, string bag, then think next, after that, I jump the barbed wire fence. I figured to myself, they're not going to do this. They're not going to put themselves through this over a joint. Okay? I figured. Well, they damn well did. Anyway, I jump the barbed wire fence. I tumble into a stump. I'm in a stump now. You know what a stump is? A stump is when it's like a incline sort of thing, and I'm like rolling into it. Now I gotta get back up the other side. There's bushes, because I'm going through the bushes. You know bushes? I'm going through the bushes that don't move when you go through them. I'm pushing myself through them, crawling through whatever poison ivy, crawling through whatever bugs, spider webs, doesn't matter. All the way to this corner. And I'm posted up at this corner of this area for about 45 minutes, 30 minutes. It took like 5 minutes to reach that spot. Now I say to myself, I've had. This has been going on too long. They're not gonna find me. I'm in the literal middle of bumblefuck. Don't believe me, they'll find you. This has to stop. This just has to stop. So, I'm sitting there, 30 minutes goes by, 40 minutes goes by, I close my eyes. I take a little bit of a nap. I literally do. I was gassed, I was tired, I was cut up, you know what I mean, from the fence, from everything. I took a nap. So I'm taking my nap, and all of a sudden, maybe an hour went by, maybe a half hour went by, I don't really know. My phone died. I was trying to get scooped, because if I got scooped, I would have been out of there, end of story. My phone died. But it actually worked when my phone died, because they would have tried to, well, at that time, I was smart. I threw my SIM card out immediately, so no, they wouldn't have, but whatever. Anyway, I'm sitting up on this fence. You know what I wake up to? I look up. That's not for me. What are you kidding me? Why the fuck would they put a helicopter on somebody smoking a joint in the woods? Take it a step further. 4 hours. 5 hours in the sky. And what am I doing there? Sitting there, horrified, petrified. And you know the ending of how that story went? I'm not going to get into the fucking what I was thinking throughout the time of sitting in there. You know how that story ended? No, please. I'm sick. I was smoking pot, man. I didn't do nothing. Relax. Motherfucker had a shotgun cocked in the back of my head from wherever he was. Don't you fucking move this time. I was like, I didn't move. I said, no. He said, get over that fence, because I was... The backyard of the person there was like a gap in his backyard. So in his backyard, he had a fence. Then there was another fence behind that, a brown picket fence. The guy's telling me to jump. He said, jump over here. Get over here, dude. I can't move. Don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Please hold that door. I can't get over this. I can, but you're going to be like, dog, you're telling me not to move. You want to crawl through it? He goes, yeah. And I said, I can't fit. He says, that doesn't matter. Because there was like holes in it or whatever. So I said, dude, I literally can't fit. He's seeing now that I literally can't fit. So this asshole comes over and does the first thing. And he's like, whatever, with them. Get someone else to hold off the animal. And he rips me through the fucking bottom of it. I get all cut up again. And this guy actually wasn't a mad. I actually have respect for this one. This one actually treated me okay. That was the one he treated me alright. He told me stay. They consider this has already started out of school. This was a school thing that made it start. So I don't even get sent into a precinct. Okay? I get sent somewhere else. That's where I leave that story off. But you know what? I want to know when people have. Tell me about when you saw helicopters in the sky coming at you. Never. And when you had handcuffs on your hands. Never. Tell me why you're making fake videos of me post smoke. Meanwhile, you're not awake right now. I'm awake right now trying to come meet up with you, and you're going to hide behind your computer screen and post another video in 3 weeks. Heal up. This is nothing. What is this? What is this? Do you guys not see a different Sonny right now? Do you guys not see a different Sonny? Because I do. I definitely do. I see myself back as I was 12 hours ago. Except I realize now to let the people. The devil's very upset with me. The devil's very upset with me. You know, the devil is very, very angry with me. Very angry with me. Because I left his kingdom. His prized possession left his kingdom and went into the kingdom of the Lord. And finally went all in. He went all in. All in. There's no in between. There's all in. And you know what? That's why it's happened. It was a lesson. It was a good lesson because it made me say to myself, wow, I should have just listened and been all in. If I was all in, I wouldn't have. Now I'm all in, all in. You know what? Like I said, when I'm on a helicopter, when I'm doing this, when I'm doing that, when I'm doing this, doing that, we'll see what people have to say that. We'll see how many people want to be my friend. And yo, Dante, that Cash App out. Thank you. I saw that. You're the only person that Cash App me that had this channel now for like 3 weeks, a month, I don't know. Thank you. My old channel. And I'm not looking for your people's money. No. But, you know, it's better at least to donate it to somebody who will see somebody on the side of the road and say, hey, what's up? Can I get you a cheeseburger? And I don't even say can I. I just show up and say, yo, thank you. And usually what I do is I get them a loaf of bread. That's the best thing. Because a loaf of bread, you can bust their balls a little bit. You can be like, yo, you want some bread, bro? They'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, all right. And I give them a loaf of bread. But you know what? A loaf of bread's better than a cheeseburger, especially cinnamon raisin. Boom. Don't forget, society, that's a man who wants to help people and believes in second chances. And people shit. That's how my buddy said. Kill him with success, kill him with kindness, kill him with your smile. You know you're vile, low-key. That's why Satan liked you in the beginning. And Satan's mad that you're leaving him and coming. I was on here at 2:30 in the morning doing a live. I already worked out 3 times. I already ran. And now it's time for the jump rope. These people, they think they can conduct themselves, please. And hate towards us in their media. Oh, hey, checking it real quick, buddy. Seems like you're doing okay. Of course I am, the wolf. I'm always doing okay. I'm always okay. I'll always be okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. Fine like that when I buy beautiful girls some water. Streets are rough, bro. Stay well. See, that's right, Impeach. Impeach at least can use his brain. Now, Fat Bald Scallion, let me ask you a question. Message retract. Do you think, by me going into your comments, that, what are you going to de-censor? What are you going to get my thing censored? Well, you know what I say to your censor and I end on this? Fuck you, censor. Fuck you, censor. The Republic will rock. It's a little taste. I like it. I was running off Kobe G. All I like to do is hang around. I'm a sucker and a dumb motherfucker. I'm a fag rap. I abuse women and I go cop. I don't got the trap. I came on YouTube. I don't got a group. They say this is wolf pack. I kill my stacks. I don't give a fuck. I got a hold up. I'm all got a vibe. I'm a fucking drop dead till it's good. They'll never be a real thing. Going, that's right. That's right. The man's right. As much as he might be a hater, I don't know if he's a hater or me, a supporter. But he's right. He's right. That's what happens. I didn't come on here and complain.
I don't know what to say except, definitely, Dad, when did you start drinking coffee? When you were living with your mom?
Yeah. I didn't really drink. I had some at church.
At church? When did you start drinking every day?
Coffee?
Yeah.
I don't drink much. I recycle coffee.
You've drank a cup of coffee every single day since I've... What? I know the story of when you started drinking coffee, when you got your first real job as a... working for the airline.
No, I'm working for a hotel.
For a hotel. But,
When I was
you were already graduated high school?
18. Huh?
You already graduated high
Yeah,
school?
I was 18.
What about Dad? He's drinking coffee every day.
Yeah. When did you start drinking coffee, Dale?
I barely drink half a cup.
When did you start drinking coffee?
He said
Do you remember?
at church,
Huh?
when he was still living with his mom.
College?
In California? Did it help you study and everything?
Did you start drinking it after we got married? Okay, because I don't remember you drinking it much when we were dating. Used to make those egg sandwiches, though.
So that was
They
around
were good.
the early
Dad made the
1980s?
best egg sandwiches. I fell in love with him for his egg sandwiches. I love your egg sandwiches. We see each other all the time.